Good evening, everybody. Hope all of you are having a great day. So, I just want to follow up with my video from yesterday about My Hero Academia ending either this year or most likely this year, according to mangaka Kore Korshi. So, another thing that brought up that came to my mind is there's actually two other mangas that might end either later this year or in early 2023. So basically, we just have a total of three Shonen Jump titles, which will probably end sometime later this year or early next year. So the first one I brought up is It's Mashal, Magic and Muscles. So back in May of 2021, it was actually at its halfway point, which is at volume 7. And this series started its publication back in early 2020. So basically, this series has been it's probably going to be lasting. So basically, since it was halfway done back for like a year and a half, so we can assume that either like in September, probably like the manga might end because at the end of volume 7, that was it covered from chapters 1 through 62. So basically, end of chapter 62 was the end of volume 7. And so currently the manga is at volume 90 currently, so it probably has like another 30, 35 chapters to go. And assuming there's no breaks or anything like that, so we got to keep that in mind. So I would assume sometime in the second half of 2022, Masha will probably end its publication. So you can say a total of 14 volumes, maybe 15 volumes or so. But other than that, that's actually a pretty good run. I mean, this manga has been pretty fun and entertaining at times. It feels kind of repetitive. But other than that, if you're a big fan of Harry Potter and if you also like One Punch Man, you're going to like this series. I guarantee that. Now, the second manga which is going to end is, as we know, My Hero Academia. That's been People have been talking about this left from right. I have my concerns about it ending so soon that I feel like, I just have the gut feeling that it's going to be rushed. Now, I haven't caught up all the way with the series yet because I'm currently on volume 14, which is at the war arc. But I feel like, just 50 chapters just to cover all the loose ends. That's not giving me any signs of relief. I have a feeling they're just going to cut corners left. Might cut corners left and right, and also, there'll be a lot of unresolved plot points as well. But at the same time, you have to kind of respect Kohei Horikoshi because he put a lot of time and effort into this work, and it's also taken a toll on his health as well. Being a mangaka, especially for a publication like Shonen Jump, is extremely difficult. You're doing you're like writing 20 pages or drawing 20 pages in 1 week. That's intense. I've seen like YouTube videos that it takes 4 hours sometimes uh to draw one page, and I can just imagine that you're definitely not getting enough sleep for that. So basically, Kohei Horikoshi probably has some different plans. I'm just crossing my fingers that he ends in a strong note. Or the second thing is like they put like there's a second part of the series, the second half. And so I think that would probably be preferable, like if they ended it on 50 chapters and then there's a part two of this as well. That one I would prefer, but let's see what happens. Only time can tell. Now, the last one I want to bring up, which is probably going to end in 2023, is Jujutsu Kaisen. So basically, there's been a lot of articles saying Jujutsu Kaisen, he doesn't want to go above 200 chapters. I think he already has the ending in mind. This manga is very successful. They came out with the movie. That's which is Jujutsu Kaisen Zero. That's that's doing very well in Japan's box office, and also I did a video on this manga saying that it had reached 60 million sales, and so I wouldn't be surprised if it gets by the end of this year, especially if this manga is coming to a close, that it'll hit Demon Slayer levels, which is above 100 million sales. So, other than that, I still haven't read this manga, so I don't know, or even watched the anime, so I do not know if it's better than Demon Slayer. Sad fact is that I actually have 3 volumes of this at home. In fact, when I started my manga. Actually, the first volume I got was Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 1. Never had the chance to read it. In fact, I think I might have forgotten about it until a couple of months ago. So, hey, sometimes things get in the way, work gets in the way. It is what it is. But other than that, I want to hear your thoughts about these 3 series ending later this year or early next year. So feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.